Friends, hello to all. We are returning to the topic of the Vietnam War as well as unusual inventions. Earlier on the channel, I talked about a special device with the help of which the Americans literally tried to sniff out the Viet Congo fighters. Well, today we will talk about another equally strange invention. Namely about dog feces which the Americans dropped from bombers. The Vietnamese actively used various feces, greasing some traps with them, but the Americans went further, trying to track the movement of people and equipment along the Ho Chi Minh Trail. They left various sensors along the road, but the Vietnamese carefully examined the surroundings and the sensors were most often destroyed. The Americans needed to come up with an effective way to disguise the sensors, and the choice fell on feces. After all, most people will try to pass by such a surprise and leave it alone, which is what the Americans actually took advantage of. The device was called the dog to T-1151 transmitter and was used as a kind of beacon. Of course, the outer shell was a dummy, but this dummy looked so realistic that no one could even imagine the filling of dog poop. The transmitter was developed by U.S. military intelligence around 1970. It was originally planned to imitate the appearance of both dog and monkey excrement. According to museum staff in the U.S., the transmitter was a beacon that performed several functions. It could send or receive a message using Morse code, acted as a beacon for transmitting information about the need for evacuation, but most importantly, it helped aviation identify key enemy ground targets for strikes or reconnaissance. And also, with the help of a seismic sensor, helped track hidden enemy movements. Due to the excellent camouflage, it was extremely difficult to detect such sensors, much less distinguish them from ordinary feces. So the devices could work until the battery ran out. Unfortunately, I was unable to find information on whether the Vietnamese knew about such a clever device. But even in this case, they would have had to spend a huge amount of time searching for and eliminating the beacon. And considering that the sensor was mainly used for guiding aviation, there was a high chance of getting a dose of cast iron on the head. So, my friends, if you end up in Vietnam, look closely at the ground. Perhaps you will find the very transmitter that you can sell at auction. Or you will just get into shit. It depends on your luck.